All right, let's do it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very exciting watch along. Italy taking on Belgium. Belgium do have KDB. I believe I haven't even checked the starting lineups yet. I do see that we have a donation already. What? Oh, it's Dr. Darkrai. He came through already. Anyways, thank you, Dr. Darkrai. I will get to that in a moment. But thank you to everyone who has shown up so far. Thank you for joining myself and Zach. I don't know if Miguel is here yet. I don't believe that he is, but Zach is here. And as the Belgians sing their national anthem, let's go through the starting 11, and then we'll get to Dr. Darkrai's donation, which happened before I even started. So let's see here. In goal, of course, is Thibaut Courtois. I didn't even need to tell you that. Then Alderweireld, Vermaelen, and Vertonghen. Same back line that they used against Portugal. Meunier, Axel Witsel, Yuri Tielemans, and Torgan Hazard. That's the same as well. Kevin De Bruyne, Jeremy Doku, and Romelu Lukaku. So no Eden Hazard off the start. Doku is out there already, and Roberto Martinez is still wearing his mask. Why? On the sidelines. What is he doing? Anyway, a real health boy, a real health king. Then for the Italians, Donnarumma, Spinazzola, Chiellini, Bonucci, and Di Lorenzo, Barella, Jorginho, Verratti, Insigne, Immobile, and Chiesa. So Chiesa gets the start this time. He's not going to come in off of the bench, which he has been doing throughout this tournament, besides against Wales, I believe. Save Me is back. Now let's quickly look at the donation from Dr. Darkrai. Jeez. Before I even start. And he said, Yo, Adrian, unfortunately I can't be here to watch the game with you all, but I'll leave this as a sign of my presence. Mods, keep doing your job, and also Forza Italia. Thank you, Dr. Darkrai. You're the best, man. And we have Stephanie here already. Hello, Stephanie. Aris, what's up? Mohamed Hesham, what's up? El Senor, he's back again. Dan is back. Urias Tosh, he's here. Manas Aznani. Let's get this party started, he said. Indeed, let's do it. Andres is here. We got all the big... Hey, Miguel's here as well. We got everybody. We got everybody. And more. So thank you guys for joining me. Very, very much appreciated. And thank you, Dr. Darkrai, for the donation. Again, guys, as you know, donations are not a requirement. You just showing up and taking part in the chat, watching along with us. Even if you just sit and lurk, that's fine too. We welcome lurkers as well. Dropping a like on the video is a great way to help out the stream. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whatever you choose to do. Gracias. Dweep, what's up? Watching from El Salvador. What's up, Joey? Thank you for watching from El Salvador. Thank you. Thank you. As this match is about to begin, I am excited. Got the iced coffee on deck as per usual. As per usual. So Kevin De Bruyne getting the start. I did not really expect that. Well, that's not true, actually. My man, Dr. Raj, that YouTuber, the doctor who, you know, analyzes injuries, he said that there was a chance that he was going to make it by Friday. Chiellini in the starting 11 was a bit of a surprise. I didn't know if they were going to go with him once again, but now that he's back from injury. But yeah, Mohamed Hesham, no beer. No beer. Just iced coffee today. We have beer during stressful matches for me, which are typically either Benfica or Portugal. Katarina, thank you for joining us once again. Watching from India, Kevin. All right. Dan, I agree with you. The Swiss absolutely went out with their heads up. They can be proud, you know. An own goal. You know, Spain wasn't able to score from open play. There was that own goal. The red card, which is one of those ones where I think we might see more like that in the future. In the past, you go through a tackle and you get the ball. and you're good to go. You're golden. But now I think that refs are going to start cracking down on excessive force a little bit in order to protect players. And so you won't see as many of those intense full force tackles, if you will. So I think that that is something that perhaps they were told to crack down on. I don't know. But yeah, credit to the Swiss. Made it all the way to the shootout, and they just couldn't replicate what they did against the French. Unfortunate for Vargas. I feel so bad for the kid. Sagar Utkarsh. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Hope this is even more exciting than the Spain game, says Sagar. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. That match wasn't too bad, the Spanish one, but this one feels like it could be a lot better, doesn't it? Certainly is a mouth-watering matchup. Well, De Bruyne through to Lukaku, nearly. What a touch by Lukaku. Looked like De Bruyne got that through a little late, but decent touch from Lukaku to make sure that there was still an opportunity there for him. Thoughts on Sancho transfer finally confirmed? It's about time. It's been, what, 2 years in the making or something like that? How long have we been watching out for this? That's a great ball forward to Chiesa. Chiesa, who's just getting better and better as 2021 rolls on, isn't he? Thought he'd won a corner, but I believe it was brought back for offside. But yeah, I mean, Sancho going to United, I'm sure that Zach, as he just said, Vamos Caralho, I'm sure that he's very, very excited. It's going to add undoubted quality to Manchester United. I don't know that it makes them a title contender right off the bat. I think that they still need a little bit of, a little bit of help in their midfield. Getting a proper DM, in my opinion, although they look okay with Fred and McTominay at times. But getting a proper DM would be a good thing. And maybe another elite center back. You tell me. Adrian, what club do you follow? I follow Benfica. But thank you for asking. First permaban of the day. I need to get a permaban bell. I'll get that, guys. Zach and Miguel, remind me in the chat, in the moderator chat, to get a permaban bell. Or a hammer sound. Either one. McFred for the win. Belgium with the ball in Italy's half. Yeah, Fat Joe, you get plenty of spammers during the live stream. Hello, Andre. How many throw-ins in the Swiss versus Spain game? I don't know, man. I'd have to check. I would have to check on that one, which I'll do later. Jeremy Doku with a little prancing run there. PH2 laying down the gauntlet, saying that whoever wins this one wins the whole thing, in his opinion. You might be right. You might be right. It definitely could see it. Whoever wins this gets to take on Spain. Thanks, Muzai Records. Thanks for coming through. Sagar, yeah, Barca should be able to renew Messi's contract. Gaming room, Eden Hazard is on the bench. I believe that he is on the bench and not just a healthy scratch. Wait, what? Is Eden Hazard not even... He's not in this match at all. Wow. My bad. Eden Hazard is not even in this match at all. Remember, Adrian is Canadian and he supports Benfica because he has Portuguese parents. Yes, Miguel has the perfect way of answering all three questions. Yeah, Bilal, I agree. It is much better. Now, Belgium. Just trying to pick their way through this Italian defense. I'm actually very excited to see Doku out there. Very, very excited. Great dribbler. Great pass from Torgan Hazard to Doku as he takes on Bonucci. He goes to the byline and he just can't cut it back enough for Lukaku. But that's a good driving run from the youngster. The runkster. Score 3-3 says Acid. Uh-oh, are we going to get more 3-3s? I hope you're right, Acid, but there was someone who was spamming 3-3 in the last stream. Courtois on the ball. Launches it forward. Why isn't Locatelli playing? Because Verratti is that boy. Verratti's that boy. Verratti is quite the midfielder, so it makes sense. It's unfortunate for Locatelli. It really is. I mean, I would hate to have to choose that midfield. Who do you drop? Jorginho? I don't think so. Because Verratti does do better when he's played a little bit further up the pitch. Hey, that's a wayward pass from Bonucci. Barella just adds so much industry and is so good at going forward, making those driving runs. Locatelli did so great in those first two matches, but Verratti is just ultimate quality. Verratti has sexy eyes too. He does. He's got those baby blues. Witsel on the ball. Vertonghen. Yeah, Rafael. Andre Silva to RB Leipzig. That's huge. It's good for him. Hopefully he succeeds there. I think it was relatively cheap as well. I think it was like 23 million or something like that. Sorry about the motorcycle in the background. Sumare went to Leicester as well. Oh my gosh. Leicester with the great signings. Patson Daka already. It's just huge. Apologies, Andres. Hopefully you'll find your way back at some point. Insigne. Verratti. Insigne again. Italy just working it around. No chances really yet besides that half chance that Lukaku had. He was just unable to get the shot off. Quick throw in from Italy. That's what you like to see as far as throw-in numbers go. Just get that quick throw-in going. Now, Belgium can't really work their way out. I expect that Belgium will play in a similar style to how they did against Portugal. Just sitting back, waiting for their moment. That's typically how they play. They're stunning in the counterattack. What a pass by Barella to Jorginho. And then a horrible pass from Immobile as he fell. Do you think he will not return to his boyhood club? Are we talking about Ronaldo to Sporting still? I don't know, man. How do they afford him? Unless he plays for like a nominal fee or for free. Whoops. With Daka and Smarter joining Leicester and Ryan Bertrand joining as confirmed, do you think that Leicester will make top 4? Yeah, I don't see why not. With signings like that, it's just they've been so consistently in the top 4 over the past 2 seasons with Brendan Rodgers, you know? It's just in that at the end of the season that they seem to throw it all away. I think last season and the season before, they spent like at least 35 out of the 38 match days in the top 4. So it's very, must be frustrating for their fans. But yeah, I think with, you know, Daka up there, that's a guy who can potentially score you 20 plus goals. Oh, now there's lots of noise out there. I'm going to have to close the window, I bet. That's a guy that can score 20 plus goals for you. And add that to their attack. We'll see. Ooh, foul on Barella. Yeah, Urias, I tend to agree with you. I don't really see Ronaldo going back to Sporting. It doesn't seem like, as you said, he's not a sentimental dude. Hey, Davis. What's up, man? Oh, thank you, Andres. Good to know. Jorginho gets taken out. Beer or water? This is, oh, we got Search Google is here. Our guy. Oops, no. There we go. Free kick for Italy. Insigne to take it. Ooh, low. Oh, and it's gone in. How many touches did that take on the way in? And it's Bonucci with his mouthwash celebration. 1-0. How many touches did that take? I do worry that he might have been offside with how many touches it took. I do worry. Because it looked like it came off twice. Twice. So that means that he could be offside here. Let's see. We'll say 1-0 for now. Whoops, I messed that up. Looked like Chiellini's offside. Yeah. Did he get a touch? If there was a touch there off of Di Lorenzo, then he's certainly offside. There was a touch off of Di Lorenzo. Yeah, he's offside. It's got to be offside. It's got to be offside. Yeah, no goal. Okay. So I can get rid of the 0-1 and just leave it at 0. Zero three. Unlucky. So Bonucci with his mouthwash celebration gets the goal cancelled. Washes the goal out. Whenever the ball bounces that many times in the box, I always think it's going to be offside. Oh, and here's Belgium going in the other direction. Thorgan Hazard. Alderweireld. Betaket, you just need to say something once, man. Just once. Just once and you're good. Exactly, Andres. Andres says, lesson is, kids, oral hygiene means no goals, don't use mouthwash. That's it. Oh, Zach, come on, man. You know you didn't need to do that. Thank you, though. I was absolutely joking, but thank you. Thank you for that. Now Tielemans, wide of the goal. How will Belgium respond to this now? Will they have a little bit more pep in their step? Hello, Snipe TV. Thanks for coming through. Yes, everyone wish Zach a happy birthday. Everybody. Now, Doku cuts it back to Eldervereld out of his reach. Vertonghen tries to play it wide to Torgan Hazard. Hazard, ball to the box. Ooh, headed away. This is frantic defending from Italy as Belgium start to get a bit of a foothold in this now. What is Italy's FIFA ranking? I don't know, man. I really don't pay attention to the FIFA rankings. All I know, because they won't shut up about it on every single program, whenever they talk about Belgium, is the #1 in the world. Belgium. Delicious iced coffee. Even Stephanie Myers wished him a happy birthday. Yeah, that is lucky. That is very lucky. Spinazzola, who's been one of the best performers in this tournament, and for Italy in particular, of course. Belgium reverting into their 5-2-3 in defense. Chiesa tries to get the ball in, and it's blocked by one of the 1,700 defenders in the box for Belgium. Spinazzola now on the ball. Ugh. The introvert, you didn't miss anything, really, except for an offside goal for Italy, I guess. You could say that. Spinazzola now. Why no one listening to your word? What are you talking about, Himang Shu? Ferrati. Zach sees Insigne scoring first. We'll see. Aside from Benfica, which team do you support most? I guess that would be Montreal Impact, although they're not the Impact anymore. They are now the... I might have to close that window. That's way too loud. Way too loud. All right, I'll be right back. So annoying. Yeah, first it was a guy mowing the lawn and then someone using a line trimmer. So I guess it's windows closed and we will bake in here. And that's a foul on Verratti. Get the bell, Adrian. Yeah, I need to get the bell. I will. Tielemans with the yellow. Oh, we're going to have to get the bell out again. Lorenzo. Ding. Here we go. Insigne. Good run. Ooh, and he goes down and nothing there. Nothing there. Speaking about trimmers, this stream is sponsored by Manscaped. Lawnmower 4.0. Damn, they're on number 4 already. Thibaut Courtois. Trying to build it from the back with Belgium here. I know, Miguel, this search Google dude needs to get a life. Stop it. Now, Belgium going forward. De Bruyne with Lukaku to his right. De Bruyne still cuts inside. Oh, what a save by Donnarumma. Donnarumma truly is an incredible keeper. He truly is incredible. He's so big and so quick through the air. The way he launches himself through the air is really stunning to watch. Good reactions. Oh, what a save. That was a great strike by Kevin De Bruyne too. It was going right inside the post. Corner kick. You Belgium or Italy? I'm neither. I'm Portugal, so I don't mind who wins this one. I guess for Julia's sake, I'll go for Italy. Oh, that's poor distribution from Donnarumma, though. Giving out the ball in a bad area. And that Torgan Hazard cross was even worse, so nothing to worry about. You live in Quebec or Ontario? I live in Quebec. Tomorrow someone will end up in tears. Who? Who, Dan? Are we talking Zach? You think that they're gonna lose? That's exactly it, Miguel. Exactly. Only doing it to impress her. Ooh, given up in a bad area by Belgium now. Insigne. Mridul, let me see where the donation is. My bad if I missed it. Mridul. No super chats. Strange. Yeah, Miguel, I'm just looking for it now. I don't see it anywhere. I mean, I believe you, Mridul. I'm just seeing where it was. It was during this stream? I can't read it. I don't see it. It's not showing up. Sorry about that, Mridul. Feel free to leave your comment again though, and I'll read it. And I'll add you to the ticker as well. As Italy attack here. I asked about Andre Silva. What was your question? Lukaku. Ooh, nearly. That was great work from Lukaku. Stepping around the defense and just curling a shot to that bottom corner that Donnarumma was able to keep out. Corner kick away by Italy. How did you feel about him joining Leipzig? But you already answered it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that it's going to be a great signing for him. Spinazzola playing Chiesa through. Chiesa one-on-one with Vermaelen, sorry, and it's deflected right into the palms of Courtois, and now maybe Belgium can go in the other direction. This has been a great match, hasn't it? Belgium lose the ball in their own end. Chiesa. Verratti. Back to Chiesa again, and blocked by Alderweireld. But yeah, Mridul, I think that it's going to be a great opportunity for him, taking another step up. He gets to play under Jesse Marsch, which I really love. He did so well at Eintracht Frankfurt. So let's see how he does with a little bit more quality around him as well. Insigne curls one, and it goes over. Decent curl on that. Yeah, exactly, Andres. The curve on that shot. Yeah, exactly, Miguel. Messi's coming to Benfica because he loves Aymar, and he loved Maradona, and Maradona loved Benfica. So it just, I mean, it's confirmed. Messi to Benfica. Almost had our 11th own goal of this tournament there with Alderweireld getting deflected straight onto Courtois. It really is, isn't it, Urias, who says that Andre Silva and the Jesse Marsch offense is going to be scary. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how Jesse Marsch does at RB Leipzig. Very much so. Messi coming to Zenit for reasons we cannot explain. Imagine, that would be the most perplexing transfer ever. Ah, there you go, Andres. You get it. Agreed, Mohammed. It has been such a good game so far. Plenty of chances now in the last, 10 minutes or so. And usually when it's such a good match, it flies by. But we're still in just the 30th minute here. Chiesa's shot is blocked. There's Spinazzola with room. Spinazzola. Still, and he wins the corner. Do you think Renato would go to Arsenal? Man, I hope not. I hope he doesn't. I would prefer if he just stayed at Lille for another season. You know? You have a good season somewhere and then you're gone already. Is Plantini okay? Yeah, he's doing fine. He's doing quite well. The peach light on him makes it look like he's dying, but he isn't dying yet. That's for sure. Now, corner kick. Insigne. Into the box, and it's away by Vermaelen. No, Mridul, don't worry about that at all. Don't worry about that at all. I believe you. For some reason, I think that there's a glitch with the YouTube live studio right now. Typically, I can click on something called viewer activity and it shows all the super chats, and it's not showing anybody's super chat. So, yeah, I don't know what is going on there. Di Lorenzo goes down. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick here in the 30th minute. Chiellini and Witsel with a nice little hug. Oh, Italian player goes down in the box. Referee says nothing of it. Verratti still, Barella, goal! There it is. 1-0. That has to be a goal. This time it has to be a goal. And it's Barella. I'm sure Uncle Sharma is absolutely losing it currently. He's part of the Barella army, that's for sure. Barella FC. 1-0. 1-0. I'm lagging? Really? Am I lagging for anyone else? Because it says all good on my side. Unless you mean I'm behind, which of course I'm always behind Meta's musings. There's a lot of delay that gets factored in at different steps during the stream. Verratti. The way that Barella just stepped through the Belgian defenders and the way that Ciro Immobile was magically healed once that had gone in. Goals save lives. As you can see from Ciro Immobile after it went in. Off the post and in. Beautiful. What player do you think would be better? Lukaku with Messi's touch or Kane with Mbappe's pace? Lukaku with Messi's touch. Because he's just a force. He's speed, power. And if he had that touch, it'd be crazy. One 0. Thank you, Pratik. Appreciate it, man. 1-0 Italy. Now, Belgium cannot afford to sit back. And this is where it gets a little bit scary for them because sorry, I just saw Miguel's message and it made me laugh. Belgium like to sit back so much, but they have this slow aging back line that's about 100 years old combined. And so if they push forward, the Italian speed can kill them. Just joined. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good, man. Miguel's comment made me laugh. Because it's true. We saw the miracle work that a goal can do on Ciro Immobile. It looked as if his ankle may have been broken. But as soon as the ball hit the back of the net, he was up and running and celebrating with his teammates. So it's just fantastic to see. We wish him well. An inspiration. CM Redul, thanks for coming through. You remember you called me crazy that I had France in third? Well, I mean, they did finish in first, didn't they? Belgium. Can they make something happen here? No. Headed away by Chiellini. Spinazzola way forward for Italy. Mohammed, yeah, we haven't discussed butts yet. Not on this stream. It usually comes along at some point. Ciro. Italy looking much better than they did against Austria. It's so hard to say. Was that due to Austria playing so well, or was Italy having a bit of an off day? It's probably a little bit of both. Insigne, Verratti doing so well getting forward. And just out. Just out. City signing Grealish, Kane, or both, or Haaland, asks Meta. I would say Grealish is likely. Kane, maybe a little less so. It's going to be Sterling as the number 9 for City all season long. Let's go. Who does Spain have a better chance against, Belgium or Italy? Asked Sagar. I would think that both of these teams are very capable of beating Spain. But they'd probably have a better chance. Oh, it's difficult to say, isn't it? They'd probably have a better chance against Belgium, I would think. Everyone forgot about Copa America. Yeah. I mean, when they're happening at the same time, it's difficult. For me, at least, to cover both is really difficult. Especially during the group stage, it was near impossible for me. Oh, forgot about Fan Clash again. Oopsies. Torgan Hazard, Jeremy Doku, Witzel, Doku again. I really don't like Martinez's tactics for Belgium, given the players that they have. Really don't like it. Meunier, De Bruyne. Doku. Thorgan is actually the better Hazard for once. He is. He is right now. That's just because Aiden can't stay healthy. Based off of that alone, you'd have to say Thorgan Hazard is the better one right now. De Bruyne. Verratti. That's a great tackle by Verratti, but De Bruyne does come out with the ball either way. Ooh, nearly slid it inside. Slid it inside, my bad. Witzel. Did Verratti just get caught by Witzel there? How old is the third Hazard? Killian or whatever? I don't know. I don't know where he's playing either. Let's see. He is 25 now. Plays for Cercle Brugge in Belgium. Interesting. Killian Hazard. And there's an Ethan as well? My God. Oh, he's the youngest one. Did not know. Isn't it Ethan Mbappe as well? Yeah, it is Zach. It is indeed. Who just signed with PSG? Corner kick for Italy. 5 minutes to go, or less actually, in this half. Chiesa. Ooh, just wide of the post there. Ethan Hazard is playing? No. I think Ethan Hazard is pretty young. Or at least he looks young. Yeah, he's a youth footballer. He's like 16, I believe. Crazy. Alderweireld forward. Game is just taking a little bit of a break from that frantic pace it was running at before. Yeah, that's a ding. Miguel, that's a dinger. Italy. Oh, giving the ball up cheaply. They've been giving the ball up cheaply in this one. But I'm so glad that it was Italy that scored first. Thank goodness. Otherwise, we would have been treated to something that we saw in Portugal versus Belgium. And Portugal certainly doesn't have the answer when coming up against a team that sits deep like that. Italy perhaps would have, but it's, I mean, all neutrals will have wanted, and Italians obviously, would have wanted Italy to score first. Ball forward, Spinazzola in the corner. Oh, great ball. Immobile. Why didn't he give it to Chiesa? What are you doing, Immobile? Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Just give that to Chiesa and it's a goal. Jorginho now. Italy getting back on the ball after sort of relinquishing it for a while. All the way back to Donnarumma though. I agree with the commentator, thinking that Immobile should have made more use of that. Really should have. Now, Insigne. Driving forward. Insigne still cutting inside. Insigne still. Insigne. Insigne! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a strike. Oh. I mean, he threatened with that earlier, didn't he? He threatened with that. Oh my goodness, what a strike from Insigne. Wow. 2-0 Italy. And the Belgians are getting mudded. That back line. Zach, you were right that Insigne scored, but he was not the first scorer. I'm joking. Take all the credit you like. Insigne, my goodness. Oh, that's stunning. That is stunning. Even a giant keeper such as Courtois could not reach that. Started so far out and just curled inside. What a strike. Aye. Aye. Wow, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal. This Italian side is fun to watch, aren't they? They really are. Chiellini with the giveaway. Tielemans. Witsel. Doku gets around his man. That's a penalty, right? And he points to the spot. Wow. Wow, this game. Di Lorenzo gives it away. The pace of Doku is just too much. Way too much. Bonucci and Chiellini acting like Togo Pump Boys. Gesturing. He's always been petulant. Yeah, that's a pen. That's a pen. Di Lorenzo, what are you doing? What are you doing with that shove? Why are you shoving him like that? Clear dive says yes, yes. Come on, yes, yes. If that's in the other direction, you're screaming for a penalty. You know it. He absolutely pushed him. I mean, you see the shove, and you're making it hard for the referee. You're forcing a decision out of him. So, is he going to give it? He is. He is. Donnarumma won't stop arguing. Bonucci won't leave the referee alone either. My God. Now, who's going to take it? Lukaku? Yes, it's going to be Lukaku. Here we go. If he misses, major momentum swing. But if he converts, and he does convert right down the middle. 2-1. We got a game. Have we ever got a game here, folks? Oh, this is good fun, isn't it? This is very good fun. Belgium scores on dive, says yes, yes. That sounds like you're a bit sore there. Yes, yes, a bit sore. It was, I mean, it was as clear as you can be with a penalty. A clear shove in the back from Di Lorenzo. He goes down, penalty. And it's halftime. 2-1. 2-1. And they still are arguing with the referee. Like, what can you say? What can you say now? No, Belgium is not making a comeback, says Lilac. We'll see. Bonucci still arguing with the referee. Come on, get a life, dude. He's called it already. The goal has been converted. Just go away. So annoying. Great game says so far, says FCH Sean. Yes, sir. I absolutely agree with you. The referee should be allowed to mace any player who doesn't remove themselves from his face. Yeah, I mean, Bonucci would absolutely get the mace in the face from this game. That is for sure. Steven? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Kevin, my guy. Thank you for that donation, Kevin. Kevin. He says, Viva España, Viva Catalonia, Viva Busquets, post-miss. And then we got the Italians out here saying that's never a penalty. Look, if you are going to shove a player in the back and he goes down, you're forcing a call from the referee. You're forcing him to make a decision. It's going to go to VAR, and that wasn't a clear and obvious mistake. You could absolutely call that a penalty when there is a shove into a player and you don't get ball. And the player still had a chance of playing the ball. You're forcing a decision out of the referee, and that's a penalty, unfortunately. If that was a penalty, then I want to see that happen the same way in the Italians' favor. Maybe it will. If there's a shove on an Italian in the box, then I'm sure that he'll call it. Does Euros have third place matches? I don't know. Typically, I don't think that they do. Maybe that's something new they added, though. I didn't hear anything about that. I'm putting my hair on the line? You're going to shave your head? I don't think that there's the third place match. There typically hasn't been in the past. Semifinals, final. Yeah, no third place match. Wales was third last Euros. What? Really? All the Italians are just salty, says Alex Medina. What happened to Paco? He hasn't been around for a while. I don't know. Don't know. I heard someone say that they want a little bit of r/soccer, says Zach. You can have an alternate angle. No, let's go with the normal one. If that's a penalty, I'm Jesus. You're not a penalty. Or you're not Jesus, but it is a penalty. What's your prediction on the second half? I don't know. I don't really care to make a prediction. It's really not my thing. That's why in the last video I didn't even bother putting in predictions. Tony Kroos has retired from international football. I think you guys all knew that was going to happen either way. That was something that it was pretty apparent that he was going to end up retiring. I think it happened pretty much immediately after. Abdul. Let me throw you in the ticker here. Abdul. Abdul and Jesus. Abdul says, Adrian, thoughts on Sancho to Man U? As a Dortmund fan, it's hard to see him leave, but apparently he's really wanted this move for a while. Yeah, I think there was that sort of gentleman's agreement between him and Michael Zorc that he would stay for one more season and then go to Manchester United. I think it's a great signing for Manchester United. It's a position that they've needed to strengthen for a really long time, so they're finally doing that, and they get a great player out of it, someone who can drive at defenses and create. As I said earlier in the stream, I don't think that it makes them title contenders immediately. I think that they still have some work to do in the central midfield and at the back. But other than that, I think, adding Jadon Sancho to any squad is a great signing, as he's shown in Germany, really. Hasn't had a chance to really show it at this Euro, has he? And then Jesus says, damn, what a game standout player so far. Insigne has been very, very dangerous throughout. But I've liked what I've seen from Verratti as well. I would say, as far as like standing above the rest, I guess it would be Insigne at this moment. Add in the goal as well. Thoughts on Freuler's red? Yeah, good question, Zach. It's one of those ones where I think that the referees have been told to really, crack down on the what's it called? Excessive force. Using excessive force when going into the tackle, because that's something that you don't always see called as a red when a player gets the ball. If they get the ball and go through the player after, sometimes, they'll give a yellow or something like that, but that's a couple times now that we've seen it given as a red. And I think that the referees, I heard something about the referees being told to do so in order to help protect the players. Because if you have players flying in on tackles like that, knowing that they're going to potentially get a red card, they're not going to do that as much anymore. They're not going to fly in with excessive force, because that is technically something the referee can send you off for, is going in too hard on a tackle. And I guess that's what he thought Freuler did. Endangered his opponent's safety and used excessive force. So it's really, really unfortunate for Freuler, because another referee probably wouldn't have given it. It's one of those 50-50 splits where some will and some won't. But technically, it is grounds for a red card. Zeus, shoulder to shoulder is only when you use your shoulder. When you use your forearm, it's not shoulder to shoulder anymore. That's a shove. So if you shove a player off of the pitch, he cannot get the ball. I'm sorry, but that's going to be a foul every single time, no matter if it's in the box or in the middle of the pitch. Is it weak? Call it whatever you want, Zeus. But I mean, I don't know that you can argue much that it's not grounds for a foul. Shoulder to shoulder is only with your shoulder. If you use your arm, that's why referees always say, keep your arms down. You cannot use your arm. Anyways, back to Reddit. Tony Kroos, that's where we left off. Jan Sommer made 10 saves for Switzerland. Jan Sommer, how insane was he? Any of you who remember my Borussia Mönchengladbach career mode, I was basically Sommer FC. He was just keeping me in every single match. So to see him do it in the real thing has been incredible. Antoine Griezmann has been pissing off his national teammates for years because of his ego, often telling them, "I've saved you guys." The Barcelona forward was extremely unhappy at the attention Benzema received from the French marketing team. Marking team? I assume they meant marketing. Huge reveals on French football and more. Wow. That is... I mean, it's not really a surprise. I think that there's a few egos in that French national side, and that was ultimately what brought them down. Somber FC, the streets won't forget. Hell yeah. And in the Spain game, it was a Michael Oliver red. He normally doesn't allow a lot of physicality. Ah, okay. I didn't know that was sort of a trademark of Michael Oliver's. Are you from Northwest Europe? Your accent isn't really that strong. I'm from Greenland. Which subreddit can you check these news? This is just r/soccer. The most basic. The most basic of all. That sounds fake, says Anmol. Yeah, it might be. It might be. I'm sure you guys heard about Adrien Rabiot's mother arguing with Mbappe's, was it Mbappe's dad, saying your son is arrogant, you need to give him a talking to after he missed his penalty and stuff. That was good. Unai Simon on his Man of the Match award. Honestly, I'd have given it to Jan Sommer, says Unai Simon. Good shout, really. That is a good shout. But Unai Simon, I mean, he made some important saves as well. He did make some important saves. I remember there was that one, I think it was in the second half, where Steven Zuber and Vargas combined down the left. And Unai Simon made a save from like 6-7 yards out or something like that. It was quite the save. So big up Unai Simon. Either keeper really deserved it. Adrian, did you see Dembele and Griezmann racially abusing an Asian man? No, I don't think so. Although that does sound familiar. That does sound familiar. But no, I didn't see that. I can't say that I did. Yeah, FCA Sean, Adrien Rabiot's mom is his agent. So if I was Rabiot, I would be pissed at my mother/agent. Like, do not act like that in the stands. Do not. Mourinho sad for Benzema, he says. He's the reason I'm a bit sad France didn't go through, because I think Benzema could be Cristiano Ronaldo, no. Lionel Messi, no. And Mbappe, no. I think Benzema would finally have the chance to get some golden ball or something like that. Oh, I assume he's saying, like, if they had advanced, then the golden ball wouldn't have gone to Messi, Ronaldo, or Mbappe. It would have gone to Benzema. Oh, okay, thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. Is Spain the ugliest team in the Euros? Are we talking about physically or how they play, Urias? Quick check. Not back yet. Because how they play is not my favorite, to be honest. I mean, they move the ball around a lot, but it's I don't know. There's something about it that just I don't find it quite enjoyable to watch. Spain are the 6th nation to progress from 2 separate knockout matches of a single European Championship tournament that went to beyond extra time. All 5 previous sides to do so went on to win the competition. Okay, so that was very strangely worded by Opta, but basically they're saying that Spain is the 6th nation to progress from 2 matches going to extra time consecutively. And the other nations who did it ended up winning the whole tournament. So Spain have won. Spain are the winners. I refuse to judge their tactics. I just think they aren't the most handsome group Spain has had. I mean, there's some good looking dudes. Pau Torres makes up for a lot of them, doesn't he? Guy is a male model. Nuno Tavares signs with Arsenal. Yes, let's go. Nuno Tavares to Arsenal. You love to see it. Enjoy. Hey, Arsenal supporters out there, enjoy Nuno. Make sure you look up Nuno Tavares dog. Why don't you look that up and enjoy? Camavinga. So West France is saying Camavinga's departure seems inevitable. His salary demands are too high for Rennes. No official offer made yet, but the player's entourage is pushing for PSG. Man United and Bayern are also interested. Oh my gosh. Amen Rohela, thank you for that donation. Let me add that into the ticker as we got to get going. I believe this match will be returning in a moment here. Aman, let me just add you in, and then I need to go and fill up my water for the second half because, guys, we always stay hydrated, you know? But Aman, before I go and fill up my water, I'll read your comment. He says, kind of early, but what do you think of the chances of a national team actually boycotting the World Cup in Qatar, considering the endless controversies? Either way, love the Euro videos. Great work. Thank you. Thank you for that very generous donation, Aman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that is BS. I don't think that it's BS to boycott. I think that all of these nations will have their bluffs called and they will end up going to the World Cup. That's just what I think. Maybe they'll condemn certain things. Maybe they'll condemn their own FA, etc. But ultimately, I think I can't see a nation really boycotting it unless it's like a Scandinavian nation. I could see a Scandinavian nation doing that. I remember Ada Hegerberger or whatever, one of the best players in the world for women's football, she boycotted the World Cup in 2019, the FIFA Women's World Cup. I could see it. I could see, you know, that Scandinavian mindset. I could see that maybe happening, maybe a Denmark or something like that boycotting it. But I think that a lot of nations will have their bluff called. The game is about to start, so I will go fill up my water and I will be right back. But Aman, thank you so much for that donation. And what do you think, Aman? Do you think that any of the nations will actually not end up going to the 2022 World Cup? But I will be right back. Hang on. I'm here. And the match has started. Whew. JMS actually looked up Nuno Tavares' dog. Nasty, right? Uria says the teams that would qualify for the World Cup would not boycott it. The teams which have governments which might boycott it are not good enough to qualify, with only Norway really bridging that gap, he says. Pretty sure enslaving Muslims and letting them work themselves to death to build soccer stadiums is pretty bad and like maybe not worth supporting from any group. Yeah, it's horrible. I'm not going to the 2022 World Cup, that's for sure. Immobile. Insigne as Italy attack here. That's a good cutback. Chiesa, oof, falling over. Adrian, why are you getting people to see that? I mean, it's totally up to them. Totally up to them. I just put it out there and they can choose to pursue it. Because they should see it, Zach. They should see it. If you really want to get to know Nuno Tavares, the player, you need to get to know Nuno Tavares, the man. A man who loves his dogs. Spinazzola down. Will he get back up? He does. Insigne. Insigne still. Oh, Jorginho, the way he stepped around Kevin De Bruyne there. Insigne. Ooh, nearly. Good work from Italy. They can really break down these teams that sit deep. So credit to them. I better see the Italians diving, says Zeus. He's not going to give it up for that penalty. Bonucci out for a corner. But Zeus, I'm sure you will see the Italians diving. Every single nation loves a bit of a dive, don't they? Diving is international. It's the international game. Verratti, a little bit too short for that one. Urias, that is great. Great insight there. That was some Michael Owen insight there. Grant, Locatelli didn't start because Verratti exists and is healthy, unfortunately for Locatelli. Very unfortunate for him. And I wonder if he'll end up going to Arsenal after that serious bid that Arsenal made. Who'd win between Spain and Italy? I'm backing Italy in that one. Italy is really showing just how good they are in this match. Yeah, I agree with you, Grant. It's unfortunate for Locatelli, isn't it? It really is, because he has been fantastic. Well, he was fantastic in the first two matches. And when he came on against Austria, he did really well also. We really think Arsenal would sign a competent player, Zeus? Yeah, good question. They've been linked with Locatelli. They've been linked with Renato. So two very good midfielders. Denmark to reach the final, says fan of Lando Norris. Ooh, that would be exciting, wouldn't it? I would love to see that. I would love to see Denmark playing in the final. A little 1992 action. Meunier. Lukaku plays it into space for Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne with the shove on Jorginho. Shoves him into the backboards. And that's going to be a foul. You know why? Because you can't shove your opponent like that. That's why. You can't do it. It's not shoulder to shoulder. Or did he give a goal kick? What is he giving here? Oh no, he gave a foul. He gave a foul. It wasn't a shove. Oh, it's so delusional. Di Lorenzo now. Oh, lots of room. That's a great run and pass from Di Lorenzo. Now Barella with room. I thought he'd take the strike there. Ooh, Chiesa nearly. Oh. Alphonso Davies and Pulisic, best North Americans? Yes, Hassan, they absolutely are. Verratti. Witzel now. Tyler Adams better than Alphonso Davies? Vertonghen. Doku. Ooh, what a turn of pace by Doku. Lorenzo, that's much better. That's how you win the ball. Insigne. Good tracking back by Insigne. Belgium will score, mark my words. Says Doys. You think Mbappe will be successful at Real Madrid? Well, he hasn't gone yet, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, why not? Ethan Mbappe? Yeah, for real, Andres. Now, Belgium's starting to impose themselves on this match a lot more because, I mean, they have to, being 1 goal down. Adrian, what's the name of your song during your break? I can't remember what song is playing during my break. I can check, though, at some point. And get back to you for the next watch along, which might be tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Doku. Doku's been having a really good game, hasn't he? Doku has looked very good on that left side. Oh my goodness, just runs away from Verratti. Ooh, nearly gets the ball in. Great play by Doku. Great play. Oh, that was a great touch by Donnarumma to ensure that it didn't get to Lukaku. Nearly a corner kick though. Are we still talking about clear Belgium dives? Give it up. What would be the goal of the tournament? As much as I like Schicks, there's just something about some of the other goals. I love Yarmolenko's versus the Netherlands. Ball into the box. Away by Chiesa. Miguel's back. What's up, man? Di Lorenzo with the throw-in. Oh, a throw-in check. Let's do it. Barella. Chiesa. Jorginho. That's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. No? The referee doesn't... Okay. And Barella with the tackle on Doku. Let's see. Show us the replay. Show us the replay. Yes, let's go, Miguel. Healthy squad. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, and I don't think that Barella got ball there either. Come on, let's see it. Show it. I mean, they're not showing the replay on my feed. So I can't even say. I can't say. But throw-ins, guys, it's 11-9 for Italy. Close one. It's a close one. Nah, Dan, I deleted and blocked his number, so he won't get me. Insigne in behind, got to be offside. Clear pen. Everyone's saying clear pen. I haven't seen a single replay of it yet. Show it again. Nope, they're showing Insigne 20 feet offside instead, as if we needed a replay of that. De Bruyne tripped Jorginho. Don't know how that's not a pen. The only way that I can see it not being a pen, and I don't know because I haven't seen the replay, is if Jorginho took a huge touch and he had no chance of getting the ball anyways. That's the only way that I could see it not being given as a pen. Because then technically it is correct for him to not give it as a penalty. But I mean, this is coming from a guy who's only ever seen it from about a million miles in the sky. So I haven't seen a replay. Will Virgil come back the same way from his injury? It's impossible to say. Really, really impossible to say, man. Time will tell, basically. Di Lorenzo now. Going down the right. Thorgan Hazard just runs away from Hazard, but that ball was not good. Doku with space to run into. That's scary. Great ball. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Ah, off the ass of Spinazzola. Oh my God, Lukaku. How? How? Spinazzola with the ass save. Let's see. Or was that off his elbow? Was it ass or elbow? Oh no, it was ass. It was ass. Oh my goodness. And then he misses the follow-up as well. Ugh. That's unfortunate for Lukaku. Headed away by Chiellini. Chiesa. Immobile ahead of him. Blocked by Thorgan Hazard. Barella, what a ball. Oh, and what a horrible touch by Ciro Immobile. Lukaku in red is not it. He needs that blue, huh? Zeus, I absolutely agree with you. Zeus, also, another good shout is Ivanovic, as David Vujanic pointed out. Ivanovic is also up there. Unsub to Rabona TV. Verratti. Yeah, Snipe TV. Rabona TV removed from YouTube Kids. What's up, Starby? Thanks for joining us. Oh my God, Lukaku. They keep showing it. Urias, that sounds a bit dodgy. These scouts looking at the young players. Oh, what a ball by Barella. And across the box from Chiesa, flapped away. Flapped away by Courtois. Dave Valensky coming through. What up, Dave Valensky? I think this is the first comment I've seen from you, so welcome back to the chat. Number 9, Dave Valensky. And he says, every time I see Kevin De Bruyne, I have to laugh because it makes me think of the Champions League cartoon. Champions League cartoon. Oh, the Champions. Gotcha. Thank you, sir, Mr. Dave Valensky, for that donation. Adrian, what do you think about Bordeaux's situation and who might replace them or something? I actually am not familiar with it. That's something I'll have to read up on. Let me talk. De Bruyne covering his face. Unhappy boy. As Bonucci gets fouled. Yes, of course that was a foul, Kevin De Bruyne. Of course it was a foul. Italy working the ball around. Belgium compact with their 5 at the back. Classic. Di Lorenzo skips past Torgan Hazard. Yeah, Grant, Italy does play a lot faster than they usually do. It's a different Italian side, isn't it? King YouTube, I am supporting Ecuador. Good ball into the box. Spinazzola just wide. Ooh. The way that he took it first time like that. Ay. Yeah, FCH Sean, it really is nice to watch this Italian side. What's up, Martin? Thanks for joining. Fan of Lando Norris. Most underrated player in Europe at the moment. Oh, it looks like Dries Mertens is coming on. Is Georgios Yakumakis from VVV Venlo. Italy. Oh, Chiesa and Di Lorenzo's link up has just been beautiful, hasn't it? Urias with the hashtag analysis once again. Urias, would you agree with the statement that if Belgium fail to score, they could lose this match? Would you agree with that statement? Or do you see it differently? Nasser Chadley guy is still around. I know. It's shocking. It's shocking. There are some names. That was one of the names that I saw on the team sheet. And I was like, really? This dude again? This dude again? Dries Mertens and Nasser Chadley coming on. Good evening, Odiscon. Thank you, Urias, for your input. Thank you. Likely, but not certain. Pankit Jot, what's up, man? How are you liking this match so far? Chiesa to the back post. Great ball. Immobile falls on his ass. Immobile's gotta go. He is completely blowing it out there at the moment. That's a huge call. Muzai Records, welcome back. Lisalot, welcome back. Hello. Great to see you. Muzai Records saying, that's a huge call, Rabona TV. Belgium to win by losing 2-1, 4D chess. Yeah, Muzai, if I think that yes in the chat would lose it. Once Belgium lose 2-1, but win by losing 2-1. Immobile reeks. Yeah, he's stinking it up out there right now. He's not, I mean, even his link-up play is not really contributing a lot, which is too bad because for the rest of the tournament, he looked like he was sort of proving some of the haters wrong. But in this one, not looking great. Am I tempting fate by saying Donnarumma versus Pickford at Wembley final will be interesting? Oh, saved by Courtois. That was an awkward one. Doku. With Di Lorenzo on his back. And it's a foul. Was it a foul, though? Yes would become no. Yeah, true. I say this match is better than sex, but in order to say something like that, I'd have to try it. Yeah, Miguel, I mean, I'm right there with you. Doku's off? No, he's not. Tielemans is off. Dries Mertens on. Chadley on for whom? Tielemans and Meunier off. Doku still on the pitch. I mean, I would have been surprised if he took him off. That's why when Doku walked over, I was a bit shocked. Mertens. This is great energy from Mertens. Chadley. Oh, I thought that was in. How? What are Belgium doing out there? Ay. Belgium really beat Portugal by wrong-footing Rui Patricio with a shot straight down the middle. You hate to see it. You really hate to see it. Although I feel like with the way Portugal is playing in this tournament, they would have got whipped and nay-nayed by Italy. Oh, and we had a donation. I almost missed it. Lisalot, hello, says this should have been the final. Yeah, I mean, take your pick from this side of the bracket. No? Belgium versus Portugal. Belgium versus Italy. Could be Italy versus Spain in the semifinal. Take your pick, right? Thank you for that donation, by the way, Lisalot. Great to have you back. Witzel. Immobile. Immobile is down and signaling to the bench, it looks like. Doku trying to burn past Di Lorenzo. That's good defending by Di Lorenzo. That's actually a foul by Doku. Chadley is down. Oh my God. He just got on the pitch. Old man Chadley. How old is Nasser Chadley? 31. Old man Chadley is down for the count. Who's he even playing for these days? Istanbul Başakşehir. Ah, yes, of course. Adrian, who will make the biggest summer moves thanks to the Euros? In my opinion, Sommer or Dumfries. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be Dumfries. Which apparently, like, a lot of people who watch him regularly say that this entire performance, this entire tournament from him has been a false image to bring that meme up again. And that he typically isn't that good. and that he's boosting his reputation a little bit artificially. And usually he's much more of a liability. But if someone is to pick him up, I hope that they play a 3 at the back formation with wing backs, because I don't know that he would do so well as a right back. And who was the other one you mentioned? Oh, Sommer. Sommer, I'm surprised that he hasn't been picked up by another club already. Because Jan Sommer has been good for a minute now. Thierry Henry on the bench. FCH Sean, thank you for that donation, man. Very much appreciated. Number 11, that rounds out our starting 11. I think that I could open the window now, but it's not so bad in here. It's just 25 degrees, so I'm chilling. So they have to make a substitution. Nasser Chadli was on for how long? Let's see here. Nasser Chadli subbed on in the 70th minute. Subbed off in like the 75th or something. Damn. Unlucky. Thank you for FCH Sean, by the way. Thank you. Ooh, Muzai Records. I like where your head is at. First off, thank you for the donation. But I like where your head is at in saying that Sommer could be a missing piece for Atalanta. Wouldn't that be nice? Go and link up with Remo Freuler, which, by the way, Remo Freuler and getting red cards in big matches, as he did for Atalanta against Real Madrid. Unfortunate. Adrian, you guys also getting the heat waves in Quebec? We did, yeah. It was crazy hot. It was at like 40 degrees, which I know isn't the hottest in the world, but it's hot for Quebec and still very hot in general. But it's over now. Like outside right now, it is 19 degrees, which is incredible. That's like if I was to choose a favorite temperature, it would be 19 degrees or 21 degrees with a breeze. That's nice. But yeah, Muzai Records, I think that Jan Sommer going to Atalanta would be incredible. You know, credit to Golini. I'm not the biggest fan of Sportiello, but credit to Golini. He makes some big saves now and then, but Jan Sommer is just a cut above. De Bruyne. Oh, Lukaku. Deflected straight into the arms or the knees of Donnarumma. Lukaku is powerless out there, says PH Tuber, and yeah, he's not looking great. 15 minutes left in Belgium. It looks like they will, you know, if they... let's get some Urias Tosh analysis up there. If Belgium don't find a goal, they will be out. Honestly, though, Urias... compared to, I can't remember his name, I think it's Stephen Caldwell on TSN, I'd rather have your analysis than his. Ooh, and Spinazzola pulls up. Uh-oh. No. This is bad for Spinazzola. I hope he's not out for the tournament. That's really unfortunate for him. Did we do throw-in stats? We did, but we can absolutely check up on them. Poop Smith. Throw-ins are 14 Italy, 11 Belgium. That's really unfortunate for Spinazzola. Really unfortunate. Hopefully he can recover. In general, hopefully he'll recover eventually in his lifetime. You can see the exact moment here. He pulls up. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. A little pull, a little hammy pull. Oh. What's the craze with throw-ins? It's just an ongoing meme on the channel. It's not a very good one, but it is one, so we take it. Berardi is going on. Really? Is he going to play? What? Cannot stand listening to Taylor Twellman. Throw some ice on the hamstring and he'll be good, says Zeus. It looks like, is Spinazzola crying on the pitch? Emerson Palmieri is coming on. Berardi is coming on for Chiesa. Emerson on for Spinazzola. Oh, Spinazzola is sobbing on the pitch. Sobbing. That's sad. You hate to see that. I would cry too. If my tournament was potentially over. Hopefully he can recover, man. That's really sad to see. Aris. Merci. Aris says, where could Ronaldo be heading if he leaves Torino? Thoughts on Grealish to Man City, Coutinho to Leicester, and Garcia to Barca. Coutinho to Leicester? What? So Ronaldo, I don't think that he's leaving Torino. But if he does, the only place that I could see that would be able to pay the sort of money that he would like, or demand, I should say, would be PSG. But PSG is signing Sergio Ramos, apparently, so I don't know. But if I had to bet on him, if he was to leave Juventus, assuming he's leaving Juventus, I would bet on PSG. And then your other question, Grealish to Man City, I think that would be a great signing for them. I think that Grealish, you know, all respect to Aston Villa and what they did last season, he deserves to be playing with an elite level team. He's just so good. You've seen it so many times when he comes on the pitch for England, haven't you? Coutinho to Leicester, I didn't know that that was a thing. Is that happening? I need to check One Football for that one. But I mean, that would be exciting, wouldn't it? Leicester City prepare Philippe Coutinho bid. Wow. Wow. That would be amazing. Linking up with Brendan Rodgers once again. That would be a stunning team that Leicester would have. Soumare, Patson Daka, Coutinho playing balls through for Vardy or Patson, or, you know, Iheanacho, who finished the season so well. Wow. Garcia to Barca, I think that makes sense. You know, no more Langlais, but I think that they could use another defender, to be honest with you. You know, Umtiti is always injured. Not the player he was 3 years ago. Langlais, terrible. Piqué, old. Adrian, about those heat waves, we had a few in the Netherlands last year. Not as warm, but like 30 to 35 degrees. And it caused the biggest forest fire in the Netherlands. Wow, that's terrifying. That happened in British Columbia as well. Ronaldo to Arsenal. Man, I feel for Spinazzola. You hate to see that. You hate to see that, man. Hopefully it's a quick recovery for him if, you know, Italy is to advance from this match. But yeah, I think that Aris, I think that Garcia de Barca is a really good signing for them. You know, he's not the best defender in the world, but he'll be an improvement, that's for sure. Oh, my back is hurting. I need to foam roll it. Garcia provided nothing to City. Yeah, I mean, he, as Zeus said, he wasn't really playing much this season, was he? Because they knew that he was leaving anyway. So why would you play a guy that's leaving when you can, you know, give an opportunity to Ake and Ruben Dias and Stones and Laporte and those kinds of guys? Time remaining, there is about 7 minutes left. But Garcia, you know, once upon a time was doing really well at City the season prior, the 1920 season. So I think that he could really add something to this Barca side, you know, going back to where he came from. We'll see. Take care of your back. Yeah, I have been. I've been working on my posture. That's a handball from Kevin De Bruyne. No. Tomorrow, I think that I have a, what's it called? Physiotherapy guy coming. Got to take care of that back. It's been a long month. That's a great flicked header by Lukaku into the path of Witsel. Doku's at the back post. De Bruyne. It's a waste trying to pass that into the box like that when there's 4 Italians and De Bruyne and Doku. Witsel is dog tired. Yeah, I mean, it's insane that he even made it to this tournament. Rupturing his Achilles, they said that he had a 0% chance of even making it to this tournament, and then he did. He's done it. Doku cutting inside. Doku still cutting inside. And again, Doku. The strike over the bar. Wow. How long until he's, signed up by an English club? I believe he's still at Rennes, isn't he? Jeremy Doku? I think he had the most dribbles in Ligue 1. Yeah, he did. Or, sorry, he is still with Rennes. Shouldn't be long. He's only 19 years old. Shouldn't be long before he's linked with either a big Spanish side or a Premier League club. Where's Miguel? I don't know. He's probably eating vegetables somewhere. Doku's linked to Liverpool. Lieselot, thank you for that donation once again. And Klopp to the Mannschaft. Maybe after Liverpool if things don't go well with Hansi Flick. But I think that Klopp still has something to offer to club football. Maybe he'll dip into international football for the 2026 Euro. Which will be in Germany. So that would be fun, playing in Germany, a good young German team with Jurgen Klopp at the helm, getting everybody fired up and into it. Might be a good idea, DFB. You can take my idea. Feel free. I'm still here, enjoying the game. Hell yeah, Miguel. Witsel. Doku. What do you think, Lisa? Do you think that that Klopp will take over eventually? Stephanie Myers. Yes. Thank you for that donation, Stephanie. Everybody drop those sunflowers in the chat. Stephanie Myers, number 14. Let's go. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, sorry. Fan of Lando 2024. I was thinking of the World Cup in Canada. In North America, I should say. Canada and USA and Mexico in 2026. Euro 2024. Thank you, guys. Belgium with some late pressure. But is it too late? Doku. Yes, Klopp deserves a chance, says Lieselot. Hey, I think you're right. Never too late for Belgium, says Sayam. They have 3 minutes left. About 3 minutes. Carlos, you missed a decent game. Pretty damn good. There's been plenty of opportunities. Man, that dude that sits behind Mancini with the glasses and the mustache is the most Italian-looking man I've seen in my life. Shout out to anyone who knows who he is, because I certainly don't. And I don't feel like looking at the coaching staff right now. Torgan Hazard just flopped like a dead fish. Now that was a dive, says Urias. Yeah, that's a dive. That is a dive. I agree with you, Urias. That is a true dive. Nemo27 dropping those Josh Weisman quotes. No overtime, please. It's 5 a.m. Oof. Yeah. Super Mancini bros. Matthew Diaz, thank you so much for that donation. Matthew Diaz, are you Nintendo Diaz on Twitter, or is that someone else? But he says we the talent they wait what? Oh, with the talent they have, do you think Portugal could win the 2026 World Cup if they have the right coach? I mean, I don't see why not. If they have the correct coach, I don't see why not. Because Portugal has some very good talents currently, and in 6 years from now, 5 years from now, a lot of them will still be around, and you have that younger generation that just played at the U21 Euros coming through. So yeah, I don't see why not, Matthew. Oh, De Bruyne goes down, and it's a free kick for Italy. Doku helping up De Bruyne. But yeah, I mean, Matthew, I think that the biggest thing will be finding the right coach for Portugal, because I don't think that it's Fernando. Not for me. Portugal is in a completely different scenario to where they were before. Alberico Ivani. Oh my God. If that's his name, Sayam, if that's his name, then that just adds to him being the most Italian person I've ever heard. It is. You're right, Sayam. It is. Oh my goodness. He's the most Italian man ever. Alberico Ivani. Here we go. De Bruyne free kick. De Bruyne free kick. One-man wall. And what is Berardi doing? You can't run at that. That's a yellow card for Berardi. Yeah, I mean, you can't close down the 10 yards. What is he doing? It's as if he took a what's it called? It was like he thought it was an indirect free kick. Now, retaken. Who's coming on for Italy? Toloi from Atalanta. Chiesa off. Rafael Toloi, the Brazilian Italian, coming on. Getting scrappy, says Muzai. Oh, Matthew, thank you for that donation once again. Confirming he's Nintendo Diaz on Twitter. One of my favorite Twitter handles. Now, De Bruyne. Ball in. Donnarumma spills, but apparently he got fouled. And the referee doing a good job of standing between the downed keeper and the players. That is good refereeing there. That's a flop. That's a big flop by Donnarumma. Owie, owie. Flopping on the pitch hard. Sorry, not flop as in a dive. Flop as in like he literally, that would be the sound his body made as it hits the ground. Maybe more of a whap. Maybe it was a whap more than a flop. How's that a foul on Witsel? Man, I do sometimes think that keepers are like overprotected, and like the outfield players are not allowed to challenge for a ball. They challenge for a ball and then the keeper jumps into them and it's a foul on the player. It's really annoying. No, I'm not spelling it W-A-P. It's W-H-A-P. Something else entirely. Like, what is Witsel supposed to do there? He's just going up for the ball. Yeah, Andres, that's a whop. A whop. Ooh, Chiellini with a poor clearance. Ooh, Doku. Oh, Barella. And the Italians are doing their best to lay on the floor. Di Lorenzo still down. Barella got up, to be fair to him. Di Lorenzo apparently has indigestion as he smacks his tummy. Vertonghen wasn't so happy with him. Di Lorenzo has some major heartburn, I think. Get this man a Tums. You called the Italians diving? Yeah. I mean, last 10 minutes or something. They have the lead. They're going to waste all the time that they can. How much time left? There's like a minute left, if that. Donnarumma down. Holding the ball. Giving it a kiss. Introvert saying it's a better love story than Twilight. What's the most time the keeper can have the ball on his hands? I think officially it's 6 seconds, but it is never enforced. It might be 8 seconds. I'm not sure. It's never, ever, ever enforced by any referees, though. Berardi, will he just keep it in the corner as he should? He will. Good boy. Berardi looking like a classic winger, by the way. The way he plays. Oh, Belotti goes flying in on Vertonghen. Vertonghen doesn't even care enough to play act there as his team needs a goal. Belotti looks like a bruiser, doesn't he? Eden Hazard. Looking good on the sideline. Looking good with his cap. Refs adding time for the dives. Over 5 minutes now. Hazard's going to celebrate with Italy, says Thomas. Berardi can't keep it in. That's got to be... That looked like it should have been an Italian throw. We're still going here. We're still going here. Alderweireld. Is this it for Belgium? Is this it? Witsel, ball forward. Doku cuts inside, stays on his feet. Still Doku. Wide to Alderweireld, who plays it through. And it's headed out for a corner. Corner kick for Belgium. Corner kick for Belgium, right at the death. Ball in. Courtois is up there. It goes out for a goal kick. That should be it. That should be it. Donnarumma is celebrating. Referee hasn't blown yet, but Italy should be moving on to the semifinal against Spain. This has got to be the last kick of the game. It's got to be it. Donnarumma to take. That's it. It's over. The Italians are through to the semi-final, and you can't say they don't deserve it. They absolutely do. This Belgian side ranked #1 in the world, but, I mean, anyone who watched my pre-tournament preview knew that I have not much belief in them with that back line. They're good going forward, but with Martinez tactics, they're just a little bit boring, and they're old as hell. And it does feel like the 2022 World Cup will be a bridge too far for them because Brazil has a good side. There's teams in Europe that are better than them. Italy are going to be a real threat going forward. Wow. Congratulations to Italy. Very much deserved. And I am very much looking forward to Italy versus Spain. That is an excellent semifinal that we can look forward to. Excellent, excellent, excellent semifinal. Now, let me thank all the people who donated, such as Dr. Darkrai, Sagar, Zakazia, Mridul, Kevin, Abdul, Jesus, Aman, Dave Valensky, Lisalot, FCH Sean, Muzai Records, Aris Sordai, Stephanie Myers, and Matthew Diaz. Thank you all so much for donating. Now, tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, I don't know if we'll do a watch along. It'll be touch and go. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I want Zach to be able to watch the England match and not have to mod. I mean, not that he ever has to mod. It's totally up to him and Miguel when they want to. They choose to be here, believe it or not. But yeah, thank you everyone for showing up. I guess we'll see you tomorrow, whether it's in the video in the comment section or during a watch along. We shall see. Thank you so much for joining me. This was a ton of fun and I love you. Ciao.